Hey everybody, Weem here. We're back in the Genesis Project. Episode number, what are we on? 4 now? 4. Yes, 4. So today what I want to do is, to be honest, I just kind of want to work on the cabin. So I hope you guys don't mind. I just want to, bust up some dirt and get some wood. Basically just hang out nearby here and work on the cabin. That sounds cool to me, you know. So let's get to gathering. So I'm going to be gathering up some wood, lots of wood, right? I'm going to be gathering some sand. We're going to make some glass. I need some windows. I need an axe because I just broke that one. Oh, I really do need an axe. I thought I had more with me. Nice. Yeah, so I'll need to make a door, right? I'm gonna make a door. I know I talked about the entrance not having one, but I think I'll just throw a door in for now, until I get this going a little better. So, what did I say? Glass, because I need to make the windows. So, sand and wood. Those are the primary objectives right now. Chop, chop, chop. I think I'm going to actually go out here and take some trees from in the distance. You never know what else you might run into while running around. So anyway, it's kind of funny. I was looking through the episodes here. I was going through them again, kind of watching them, and also thinking about some people have told me that I can be funny to watch play because I suck. Somebody said you're funny to watch because you're not good at Minecraft, and I would agree. I am not good at Minecraft, and so I thought, well, you know, what does that mean exactly to not be good? And I mean, on the one hand, there's I guess one of the things I guess you could say is that lack of knowledge, of the crafting system, what you can and can't make, where to get it, what's important. I don't really have that. I haven't really paid attention to that stuff in a while. Like I said, that's one of the reasons of doing this series, was to kind of, get used to the game again. Just like, what's going on here? Like, what's in the game? What's new to gather? What's good to hold on to? What has purpose now that didn't before? So anyway, yeah, in that regard, I definitely am not a skilled Minecraft player because I'm not paying attention to that. I said before I had the Weem's Island series, and that was all about me and crafting, or in the creative mode rather. So you're not gathering anything. You have access to everything. So that series hasn't helped me a whole lot in that regard. It's helped me, stay up with the movement and switching out items and some things along those lines. It's kind of funny. Like it helps you with some things, but not with others. So that's kind of interesting. But I guess what's another thing? I guess what I'm looking at is, what do I suck at with Minecraft? What is it that kind of illustrates that I suck? And I suppose another thing might be, if I'm fighting mobs, I tend to kind of like sprint around and get all goofy with them, kind of sprint up. I've noticed that since they added the sprint stuff, when I do fight mobs, I do the double sprint towards them, I hit, and I back off. Probably not all that effective because I do it on mobs that I don't need to worry about. I even do it to like non-creeper. So there is that. One of the other things I noticed in my videos, I guess I'm kind of trashing myself. I'm taking some time to kind of talk crap about my play. But what was the other thing? What else was it I noticed? Oh, I thought I was one of the things that was kind of interesting in watching the last 3 episodes again from the beginning, and thinking about my play style, I guess, or why I quote unquote suck at Minecraft. And I thought, you know what? I know what my play style is. If I had to give it one word, and that word came to me, I was like, I get it. I know what my play style is. I would say that it is aloof. I essentially just, in fact, I'm doing it now. I run around when I'm talking, when I'm doing videos. I tend to wander aimlessly and not really think about what I'm doing. In one of the videos, in fact, I think it was in the last one, I did a full circle. I mined some coal, I equipped my sword, and then I did a full loop around a tree, like really slowly, just kind of coming back to where I was. No point, just wandering around. And you know, it's funny because people have said that that's entertaining in its own right, and I actually did find myself entertained. I kept saying like, "What are you doing? What is wrong with you?" So yeah, I realized that my play style is aloof when I in these videos. And that's another thing too. I noticed that like if you watch my Brick Force videos, I do kind of the same thing. When I'm talking and playing, I really like stop paying attention, and that's just me kind of getting into what I'm saying, and I'm thinking about what I'm talking about, and I don't really focus. My hands are moving me in the game, but that's pretty much it. There's not much else going on there. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. Like I said with the Brick Force video, I have one where I do really good. I forgot what I called the video. It's like Weem dominates or something like that. If you watch that video, I did really well in that game. And what was it about that game? Well, it was pre-recorded. I did no commentary. That was just recording of me just playing the game. I think I did turn on my mic at one point and come into the game and say, "Wow, that was really cool." And that was it. I mean, I was entirely focused. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm good always when I'm off mic, because I'm not. But definitely when I'm on the mic and I'm commentating, I'm doing this kind of stuff that I'm doing now. As you've probably seen just in the last few minutes, I am very much distracted, and I'm just kind of focused more on what I'm talking about than what I'm actually doing in the game. So, you know, to some people that's going to be annoying and hard to watch, and if that's you know, if you're one of those people, I would definitely say you probably don't want to stick around because there's just going to be a whole lot more of the same. In the end, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm just playing the game, and kind of talking my way through it. So if it's not for you, and it's, you know, you're like, man, is he gonna, you know, is that just a one-off? Is he like always this aloof? Is he always this distracted? The answer is yes. So bear that in mind. If that means that I suck, you know, in your eyes, if I'm terrible, if I suck at this game, that's cool. I'm cool with that. If that's you know, if that's kind of your definition, then that's fine. I can live with that. But like I said, just don't expect that to change. Expect more of the same. So let's see here. I'm just kind of filling in down to the dirt level here, kind of replacing some of this. Okay, cool. So let me see here. We got all kinds of wood now, so that's not really a concern. Now I had this idea, because I kind of want to do this log cabin-ish kind of thing, that on the corners I'm kind of thinking about, let me do an example for you. I don't know if I'll keep it this way, but just kind of show you a quick example. Something like, let me chop that down actually. If you're familiar with, like, you know, an actual log cabins and the way they're built, you'll see these kind of staggered ends here, and I actually wanted to kind of set this up and see, you know. Yeah, that could look cool. I could be into that. So anyway, I may do something like that and actually make it look like a log cabin. When I was a kid, they had these toys, and I think the toys were actually, you know, had been around a long time, even when I was a kid, but these toys called Lincoln Logs. I don't know if you guys have played those or are familiar with those. Maybe I'll put an image up in this video to kind of give you an idea what those look like for those who don't know. But anyway, I played Lincoln Logs a lot as a kid, and I always think of this because of the way they overlap each other on the ends. So anyway, that's kind of, I might go with that kind of look on the ends. We'll see though. Build this around here. Let's see, do I want to do the door there? Something like this. This is going to be the floor here at this level, so this is the dirt I'll end up digging out. And in fact, I wonder, where did that wood go? Whoops, wrong thing. Still getting used to this texture pack. I'm like, is that a chest or a workbench? I'm not sure. So anyway, let's see. I've got this lighter wood, and I may do kind of a trim on the inside here. If you've seen my Weem's Island videos, you're probably familiar with me doing this kind of thing. I like to kind of put a floor in and then have some kind of trim, and then I'll end up going back to the regular wood there. So something like that. Dig all this dirt out. So yeah, I have an aloof play style. And like I said, I actually found it kind of entertaining myself. Hopefully you guys do too. At least there's that. At least you can laugh at something and get some enjoyment out of the videos, you know. I'm cool with that. I am absolutely fine with people laughing at my expense, because if you can't do that, if you can't laugh at yourself and be cool with people kind of making fun of you, or you know, things of that nature, then at least in this case, you know, if you're talking about videos, then you definitely don't want to be doing YouTube videos. They are notorious for being kind of having some really crazy comments. Not that it's been bad for me at all. I think even the people who've been like, you know, you're terrible or whatever, it's a lot of them have actually just said that it's made it more enjoyable. They're just kind of, they're poking fun, but they're not trying to be cruel about it. So that's fine. But in general, I mean, on YouTube, as you know, if you spend any time on YouTube and see comments, people can be very harsh, and so if you don't have a, you know, thick skin, then you definitely don't want to be doing videos. So, but I think it helps that I did. Oh, it's getting dark. That I did Epic Inventor. You know, kind of did the art and everything for that game and created that game, and that process was, boy, I wasn't sure if I was going to be ready for that, and you know, I was like, can I handle that? Can I handle people saying this game sucks, it's terrible, you're an idiot? I really didn't know if I was going to be able to handle that, or how well I was going to be able to handle that. I was pretty sure I'd be alright with it. This is just temporary, by the way, but I didn't really know until we got going. It turns out I actually had no issue with it. I've had people actually, you know, I'm sure they don't seriously mean it, but threaten physical violence over things that they just, you know, didn't like about the game, which was always kind of crazy to me. But you never can tell on the other side if they're being absolutely serious, like they're just so irate, or if it's just for fun, you know, they're just trolling. So I take it all in stride. I don't worry about it either way, whether they're serious or not. It's not that big a deal to me. I'm just, you know, if you're going to put yourself out there and you're going to create things, doesn't really matter what it is. If you're going to create things and put those things out in front of the public, that's just something that you have to deal with. And if you just let it go and say, you know, hey, it can't stop you from creating content, whatever that content is, you know, don't let it stop you. You know, that's I guess I'm kind of preaching almost here, kind of giving some last minute advice before I hit the sack. But yeah, definitely don't let anyone discourage you if you're creating, you know, things, whatever it is. Just do it. Just keep doing it, keep putting it out there, and don't worry about any negative stuff, because that's just no good. If you let negative stuff stop you from being creative, that's never a good thing. So anyway, with that random bit of advice slash life lesson that I did not anticipate dishing out, I'm going to go ahead and crash for the night. It was very brief. I'm trying to keep these episodes to just kind of the daylight hours, because I think that's kind of interesting, and it makes them short, it makes them quick, easy to film, easy to watch. Film, like I actually have a camera crew here like watching me. It's like Minecraft reality TV. They're hiding somewhere. You get the idea, though. I'm trying to keep them really brief, and I think it's kind of fun to see, like, on a day-by-day basis. And you know, they may be short videos, but I'm hoping that I can make more of them and put them out more frequently that way. But you know what, if I'm going to leave you guys here and crash, I tend to like to, you know, ask some kind of question or ask you to leave comments. So here's the deal. Let me know in the comments, is a day-by-day kind of structure like I've been doing, is that cool? Or do you think it might be better to do like 2 days? You kind of start in the morning, go through one night and go through the next day and kind of sleep essentially and end the video every other night. Let me know what you think. Essentially, the difference is, a 12 to 15 minute video versus a 25, 30 some odd minute video. So think about that. Leave me a comment. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being here and commenting and participating and everything. Like I always say, I really do appreciate it. It's awesome having you guys here. Hope you enjoy, and we'll catch you next time.